Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is William Hyman, your host, and you're at Just Force 911, where we look at the way our public officials do their job or they don't. Hey, today is a police officer who ran a red light several years ago, ended up killing two teens, a young man and a young lady. Richmond, guess what, guys? You get to pay out $3.75 million of your tax dollars. Aren't you happy? Congratulations. You guys are the winners of this dirty cop who ran a red light. They tried to cover it up. They got caught, and now they got to pay. Of course, they said they're not admitting wrong. Yeah, that's why you pay out, because you're not admitting wrong. You know, I don't understand what's wrong with the people today. You know, if a public official violates the oath of office that they took in the line of duty or otherwise, they should be classified as a felony. Flat simple. This blue shield that these guys live behind and this thin blue line gang membership, it needs to stop, guys. It really does. Hey, we got I'm going to turn the video on here in a second. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you know when we put out a new video. And thank you guys so much. Here you go.
City of Richmond and a police officer have agreed to pay more than $3 million to the family of an 18-year-old killed in an officer-involved crash back in 2022. You may remember we told you Jeremiah Ruffin and Tracy Williams were killed in a crash involving Officer Richard Johnson when he ran a red light in the city's south side. 8 News reporter Roland Wilson joins us in studio after digging through the court records to find these documents. And so, Roland, what have you learned from doing that?
Well, Deanne, I've learned the exact amount the City of Richmond and Officer Richard Johnson have agreed to pay the Ruffin family is $3.75 million. This decision, essentially another chapter closed for the Ruffin family as they still work through this unthinkable loss.
A wrongful death suit now settled. Court documents show the City of Richmond and Richmond police officer Richard Johnson have agreed to pay the family of 18-year-old Jeremiah Ruffin $3.75 million. The agreement comes after Ruffin and 19-year-old Tracy Williams were killed in a crash involving Officer Johnson. According to police, on April 7, 2022, Johnson and an officer in training were called in as backup officers for a burglary call. Johnson ran a red light at the intersection of Bells and Castlewood Roads, hitting and killing Ruffin and Williams. The Ruffin family claims Officer Johnson demonstrated an utter disregard of caution and complete neglect of the safety of other motorists and passengers. In July, without admitting liability or negligence, the city and Johnson agreed to settle. A decision 8 News legal analyst Russ Stone says is often mutual.
Both sides don't want to run the risk of going to trial because, as somebody who's been doing this for 35 years, you really never know what a jury's going to do.
This decision comes after the City of Richmond and Officer Johnson agreed to pay the family of Tracy Williams $3.1 million in April of 2023. That same month, Johnson was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and later sentenced to 6 months behind bars.
Because he was a police officer and had no record, and that it was, not an intentional act on his part, the judge cut him a bit of a break as far as the sentence goes, and that's understandable. But there's no taking away the fact that 2 people died.
I reached out to attorneys on both sides of this case. Ruffin's family attorney tells me while the matter is resolved, they're asking everyone to keep the Ruffin family in their thoughts and prayers.
City of Richmond.
Okay, so he only got 6 months because the judge cut him some slack because he was an officer. See, that's that blue shield, guys. That needs to stop. This thin blue line needs to go away. You need to get these the way that they're doing, let me see. We pulled you over for drunk driving. Okay, hang on a second. Let me check, see if I'm drunk. Hang on. Hey, William. Yeah. Are you drunk? No? Okay. Oh, no, we're not drunk. So, sorry. There's nothing here. What? You cannot look and investigate yourselves. It does not work, people. I need all the good cops to come and help get rid of scumbags and the way stuff is done. And I need citizens to get involved, because you guys need to help out too. Guys, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and I will talk to you again on another one. Thank you very much and have a great evening.